Are you? I hope that you will be fine. I am Aditya Vikram Rai from LPM Public School, and this school situated in Gola Bazaar. Today we have to learn about topic subtraction, that is exercise 3. And you can see here that in subtraction there are two numbers and one is smaller and one is greater. And we have to subtract, we have to cross out a smaller number from bigger number. And so let's start. That is example given here. Warm up. Aman, Mary, Shahid and Meera are reading books. You can see here that there is a library, and in this library Aman, Mary, Shahid and Meera are reading books. Okay, and now there are some questions related to this given here, that you have to find out which number of books. That means you can see here that Aman, Mary, Sahid and Meera are reading books in a library. Okay, and Aman says that my book has 16 pages. Aman book has 16 pages. I have read 5 pages. How many pages are left? Aman's book says 16 pages and he have read 5 pages. How many pages are left? Okay, so total number of pages is 16. Then and Aman have read 5 pages. That means 16 minus 5, that is 11. Okay, so my book has 16 pages. I have read 5 pages. How many pages are left? Then we have to subtract 5 from 16. That is 16 is the total number of pages and 5 is the pages that have read. Okay, so 16 minus 5, and when we subtract 5 from 16, that is 16, 6 minus 5 1, and 1 minus 0 1, that is 11. Okay, so Aman has 11 pages are left to read. Okay, and now come on next question, that is given. How many pages are left to read for Mary, Sahid and Meera? Mary's book has 36 pages and she has read 20 pages. How many pages are left to read? Okay, so firstly we know that total number of pages is 36 and pages that has she read is 20. So we have to subtract 20 from 36. That is, when we subtract 20 from 36, 6 minus 0, 6, 3 minus 2, that is 1. Okay, so Mary has to read 16 of pages. Mary has to read 16 pages. And now the next is Sahid, and you can see here that in Sahid book has 48 pages and Sahid has read 31 pages. And you have to find how many pages are left to read for Sahid. Okay, so that is total number of pages is 48 and two pages that has Sahid read is 31. So we have to subtract 31 from 48. That is, when we subtract 31 from 48, 8 minus 1 7 and 4 minus 3, that is 1. So Sahid has 11 pages has to read. Okay, and now that is the next is Meera. How many pages are left for Meera? That is, Meera's book has 80 pages and she has read 40 pages. Okay, so you have to find how many pages are left to read for Meera. Okay, so we have to subtract 80 is the total number of pages and 40 is the number of pages that has Meera read. Okay, so 80 minus 40, that is 40. 0 minus 0 0, 8 minus 4 4. Okay, that is 40. So Meera has to read 40 pages, left to read 40 pages. Okay, now come on regrouping 110 to 10 ones. Regrouping 110 to 10 ones. Okay, you can see here that a 10 rupee note can be exchanged for 10 1 rupee coins. Okay, so like we can say that 110 is exchanged for can be exchanged for 10 ones. Okay, So you can see here that 1 rupee 10, 1 rupee 10, 1 10 rupee note can be exchanged for 10 1 rupee coin. So we can say that 110 can be exchanged for 10 ones. Okay, and now two tens can be exchanged for 110 and 10 ones. That means, for example, 120 rupee note can be exchanged for 110 rupee note and 10 1 rupee coins. Okay, so 34 tens. In 34 tens, 4 is ones and 3 is tens. That is 3 tens, 4 ones. That is 3 tens is equal to 2 tens plus 10 ones plus 4 ones. And 10 ones plus 4 ones makes 14 ones. So 2 tens plus 14 ones. That is, you can see here that 4 tens plus 2 ones. That is 3 tens plus 10 ones plus 2 ones. That is 12 ones. So 3 tens plus 12 ones, that is 42. Okay, so granny give me rupees 10. Now I can get 10 1 rupee coins for it. Okay, and now that is next I can do it. Change 110 to 10 ones. Change 110 to 10 ones. What you have to do here? You have to listen carefully. What is this? On in first question, on ones place there is 3 and on tens place there is 7. So 7 tens and 3 ones can be exchanged 6 tens plus 13 ones. Okay, 7 tens and 3 ones can be now the next is 7 tens 3 ones. 7 tens can be written as 6 tens plus 1 tens and plus 3 ones. That is exchanged for 6 tens and 10 1 10 and 3 ones make 13 ones. 110 can be exchanged for 10 ones. Okay, and that can be 6 tens plus 13 ones. And next is 4 tens plus 5 ones can be exchanged for 4 tens can be exchanged for 3 tens plus 1 tens. And 1 tens means 10 ones and 10 ones plus 5 ones, that is 15 ones. So 3 tens 15 ones. In third, 3 tens 2 ones. 3 tens can be exchanged for 2 tens and 1 ten. And 1 10 means 10 ones. So 1 10 plus 2 ones, that is 12 ones. And in question number 4, 8 tens and 1 ones. 8 tens can be exchanged for 7 tens and 1 tens. And 1 tens means 10 ones plus 1 ones, that is 11 ones. So 7 tens plus 11 ones. And that next is 6 tens and 0 ones. 6 tens can be 6 tens can be stand for 5 tens plus 1 tens, and 1 tens make 10 1. So 5 tens plus 10 ones. 9 tens in 6 9 tens and 7 ones. 9 tens can be written as 110 and plus 8 tens. And 110 makes 10 ones, so that is 10 plus 7 17 ones and 8 tens. 8 tens plus 17 ones. Okay, and now come on subtraction with regrouping. The next topic is that is subtraction with regrouping. Subtracting a one digit number from a two digit number. So you can see here that there is an example given here. Rushi had 24 crayons. He gave 5 crayons to his friend. And how many crayons are left with Rushi? Okay, that is example given here. Subtraction with regrouping. Example that is given is related to subtraction with regrouping. Subtracting a one digit number from a two digit number. Rusi had 24 crayons. He gave 5 crayons to his friend. And how many crayons are left with Rusi? To get how many crayons are left, find 24 minus 5. And in step first, there are not enough ones to regroup 110 into 10 ones. So 2 tens and 4 ones make 110 14 ones. Okay, and in step 2 subtract the ones and now subtract the tens. Okay, that is Rashi has 19 crayons left with him, and when we subtract 5 from 14, that is 9, and here will be 1, and 1 minus 0, 1. So Rushi has 19 crayons left with him. Okay, so that is the answer is Rushi has 19 crayons left with him. Come on, next question. Next, there is given subtraction fact. What is subtraction fact? Listen carefully. When you subtract 0 from a number, the difference is the number itself. Subtraction fact: when you subtract 0 from a number, the difference is the number itself. That means 7 minus 0 is equal to 7, and 16 minus 0, that is 16. And listen carefully once again, subtraction fact: when you subtract 0 from a number, the difference is the number itself. 7 minus 0 is equal to 0, 16 minus 0 is equal to 16. Okay, and now the next subtraction fact, that is when you subtract a number from itself, the difference is 0. What is the next subtraction fact? When you subtract a number from itself, the difference is 0. That means if you subtract 15 from 15, the difference is 0. And if you subtract 13 from 13, the difference is 0. So you can say that when you subtract a number from itself, the difference is 0. 15 minus 15 0, and 13 minus 13 is equal to also 0. Okay, and now come on, next subtraction fact, that is when you subtract 1 from a number, the difference is the number before. That means when you subtract 1 from a number, the difference is the number before. That means 17 minus 1 is equal to 16. And you know that 16 is comes just before 17. Okay, so 16 is comes just before 17, and 14 minus 1 is equal to 13, and 13 is comes just before 14. Okay, so you can say that when you subtract 1 from a number, the difference is the number before. That means 17 minus 1 is equal to 16, and 14 minus 1 is equal to 13. And now come on, I can do it. Here is I can do it. So we have to subtract here. Thus there are some examples. In first question, that is 24 minus 7, you can see here that there are not enough ones. So regroup 110 into 10 ones. Okay, so already there are two tens, so that is 2 tens and 4 ones. Okay, and that is, so now subtract the ones, that is 14 minus 7 is equal to 7, and now subtract the tens, that is 1 minus 0, that is 1. Okay, and the next question is 46 minus 9. We can't subtract 9 from 6, so regroup 4 tens, that is 3 tens and 16 ones. Okay, so regroup 110 into 10 ones, that will be 3 tens and 16 ones, and now subtract the ones. 16 minus 9 is equal to 7, and 3 minus 0, that is 3. So the answer is 37. Question number 35 minus 6. We can't subtract 6 from 5 because there is not enough ones. So we have to regroup 110 into 10 ones, and that will be 2 tens and 15 ones. And now subtract the ones, that is 15 minus 6 9, and 2 minus 0 2, that is answer is 29. Fourth is 77 minus 8. We can't subtract 8 from 7 because there are not enough ones, so we have to regroup 110 into 10 ones, so that is 6 tens and 17 ones. And now subtract the ones. 17 minus 8 9, and 6 minus 0 6, that is 69. Answer is 69. That is answer your answer. Thank you for watching the video.